Bees are tiny powerhouses keeping our world alive, far beyond making honey. Their role in ecosystems and food security is critical, and climate change threatens them, demanding urgent action. Bees pollinate 70% of global crops, feeding 90% of the world's population, per FAO. From apples to almonds, coffee to cotton, bees enable $577 billion in annual crop value. Without them, yields of fruits, vegetables, and nuts could drop 30 to 90%, per Nature 2016. This isn't just a grocery aisle problem. It's a hunger crisis for billions. Bees also pollinate wild plants, supporting ecosystems that sustain wildlife and clean water. Climate change, driven by CO2 at 420 ppm and 1.1 degrees Celsius warming, hits bees hard. Warmer temperatures disrupt flowering times, starving bees, with 40% of pollinator species at risk, per IPCC. Extreme weather, 20 to 40% more storms and droughts, destroys habitats, like floods wiping out hives. Pesticides and habitat loss from deforestation worsen declines, with 30 to 50% bee colony losses in some regions since 1980. Why is this critical? Bee loss triggers food insecurity, as crops fail without pollination. This fuels displacement, 220 million from weather disasters, 2015 to 2024, and economic collapse, potentially costing $500 trillion by 2100 in a 4 to 6 degrees centigrade warming scenario. Ecosystems unravel as wild plants vanish, impacting species and carbon sinks. Bees are a linchpin. Lose them and the web of life frays. We know this from data. Satellite-tracked habitat loss, CO2 measurements, and pollination studies confirm human-driven decline. Without 50% emissions cuts by 2030, warming intensifies, pushing bees toward extinction. Renewables, 30% of 2023 electricity, habitat restoration, and pesticide bans can save them. Bees aren't just buzzing insects. They're food, ecosystems, and survival. Climate data screams their importance. Act now, or their loss starves us all.